We are live. I'm going to scoot it over a little bit. I don't want the phone to overheat.
Just keep it in the shade.
There isn't any shade at this table. So, good morning from Hollywood Studios. If you can hear us, it's loud and busy. So we're sitting over here in front of what I keep wanting to call Hourglass Lake, which is not Echo Lake. And there are a lot of people today.
Indiana Jones stunt show just let out.
Yeah. So yesterday we were at Magic Kingdom for a little bit, and it wasn't that busy. And then today we went to, and yesterday was chilly. Today's warmed up, but today we went to get into studios. We got here before 9 o'clock, so we sat in the car for a little bit and chit-chatted. Then went to use the restroom, and the whole courtyard to get in was just packed with people. And it was just like, it wasn't making any progress because that many, anytime anybody would get in, that many more guests just kept coming. And you can tell it's a little busy today, which surprises me.
Yeah, it's been an awkward couple weeks because the last part of September, first part of October, very easy to get through everything.
Well, I want to say real quick, just add on to that the end of August and the 1st of September is such a great time to come. It always was. I would have always said that was the best time to come because kids are going back to school. And over the years, they've started starting the Halloween parties earlier, which isn't helping. And then, of course, yesterday or the day before was 100th anniversary.
Yeah, 16th.
And then somebody bought out Hollywood Studios that night or last night, and it's just made everything a disaster.
That's probably why it's so busy now. Forgot about that. That's probably why it's so busy now, because all those people who were going to go to studios that day didn't want to go if the park was closing early, because that meant no Fantasmic if someone brought up the park.
Yeah, so I don't remember if it was yesterday or the day before. Every park closed early but Epcot. So studios got bought out. Magic Kingdom was having the party. That might have been last night. And Animal Kingdom just closed 6, 7? Yeah. So then, that was Monday, I think, because I was like, it was Monday because I was like, we're not going anywhere on Monday. I don't want any part of that mess. So then that left Epcot super busy in the evening, and I'm not doing that. But go ahead. I think I interrupted your whole train of thought.
It's just been interesting because you used to be able to predict when the best time to go to a Disney park when it wasn't crowded. Mm-hmm. And now it's just like every time you look up, it's like, what's going on tonight?
Yeah, I just don't get it. We've been here for years, and it's just like we started with the company in 2013, and now you would think that we would know when to come, but anymore it's just
like every time someone says not busy season, Disney finds something to put in it to make it a busy season.
Yeah, we were just talking about that this morning, like the festivals, like you said, there years ago there just used to be
just two
festivals.
And like I don't exactly know when Festival of the Arts started.
Came, yeah.
And I mean the Christmas one I think has always been around, but it's never been a thing like that people go to.
Yeah. So then I said, well, it's probably good that they added more to divide people out between 4 festivals instead of 2 festivals, but
all it did was brought more people to the park more often.
I think so, and I don't think that. How dare you? I don't think that anybody. I mean, everyone's always going to come for food and wine. That is such a big draw. People love it.
Yeah, I mean, same thing with Flower and Garden because people who enjoy flowers, gardens, all that stuff.
Flowers and gardens?
They'll come, flowers and gardens. Because I remember they used to have that big old, like, what they call it? People get together and they'll watch seminars. They used to have seminars on, like,
They do.
tending to your gardens. And they had the bird box one. Not bird box. Yeah, the birdhouse one. Bird box. Boy, girl.
Man, keep meaning to watch that movie again. Yeah, so now, but during the Food and Wine, do they still have the classes that you?
No, that was in the pavilion that they closed down for the play pavilion.
So that never came back after COVID.
That hasn't been around since.
Since before that.
Because they closed down when I worked overnight at Epcot. That was already closed. So that
okay.
pavilion hasn't been there for at least 7 years or so.
I feel it. 7 years. Remember, yeah, because you could do classes or like wine tasting or something. I don't know. That was never my thing, but I remember that you could do that.
And that was one of those things that the locals, because again, Florida was full of older people, and that's the type of thing that they would go do. I think they had one time they had like a quilting thing for one of their specialties. Yeah, it was like a long time ago, but it was always on that bottom floor.
I don't remember that. Well, that's interesting.
It might have been the what's the one that everybody brings? The Festival of the Arts. Remember when Festival of the Arts was just a small thing?
Yeah.
I think it was there one time. They had like I don't want to say just quilting. It's like the big fancy, like embroidery type seminars. You can like put like an entire blanket together with like a pattern in it.
All right. Well, I guess I missed that.
I'm old school business. So I remember everything that I didn't do because it's like, oh man, I remember I never did that. I never would have done that. But
I remember I didn't do the quilting.
I know I never did it. Yeah.
I never did that quilting. So, we're going to call today's live stream. What are we going to call it? People Watching Wednesday. So let us know if that's.
Yeah.
Let us know if you like it. If we should do it every Wednesday.
Everyone's got that cliche. I'm gonna play around with the first letter of the day and make a word with it. So
yeah.
Why not?
People Watch Wednesday.
People
Wacky Wednesday.
Wednesdays.
What the heck are you doing Wednesday?
It could be like a Tourist Tuesday.
Should we do Tower of Terror Tuesday and we just keep writing the Tower of Terror over and over? I know you'd love that.
That would be one of those challenges that Ron on the Go does.
Yeah. Yeah, I just can't. I don't have the attention span. We don't have the time either because.
After a while, it just blurs into each other. But yeah.
Yeah, because my middle daughter and I did many years ago, Everest, over and over. I think I finally bowed out at nine times, but she did more after that. It just becomes monotonous a little bit. But then we did that the other day. We went to.
We only did it 6 times.
6 times. We got up.
And that's only because it was time to go. I probably would have did it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the most I've done is at least 14 at once.
Oh, okay, so you were probably right there with Asia. So we got up and went to Universal Studios or Islands, whichever one we went to that day. Both. Okay, both. We did both. Came back. Went through Taco Bell. Got something to eat. Went to Animal Kingdom.
So how long ago was that? Because even though it was early, think of how convenient it was. So we were at Universal Studios.
It's like a month ago, probably. Would you say?
Yeah, give or take.
Yeah.
So we were at Universal Studios for opening. We got through.
Yeah.
No, we didn't do everything, but we could have really if we wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But we did. We did a few rides in each park. Left Universal Studios to get to a Taco Bell, and was at Animal Kingdom by noon. And then rode every 6 times.
Yeah, because we usually leave the parks a little after 2 to pick up the kids. So yeah, a couple hours. Yeah. That was a fun day.
And that was also, we walked around too, in between this thing.
Yeah.
We didn't do 6 back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
We didn't?
No, we did, I think we did 2 or 3 the first time. Then we walked around somewhere. I can't remember where we walked to. And then we came back and did it.
Oh,
the rest
3 more times, yeah.
Or maybe we did 2 times back to back, and then the next 4 times
Yeah.
back to back to back.
It is getting hot.
But not hot enough.
Well, so the last 2 days, yesterday and the day before,
Freezing.
ridiculously cold. Like we got up, it's in the 50s.
I mean, let's go into the process of. So I've been in Florida for 15 years, and I guess I'm now used to what would not be cold to me in Michigan.
Well, we're really Floridians now.
Oh yeah,
I've been here since 13.
Yeah, and I've been coming here since.
But I will say, yeah, I will say that neither one of us like the cold anyway. It's the cold, no. But then now that we're also Floridians, it's just.
I mean, I'm at the point now where if it's under 80 degrees, I'm contemplating if I should put on pants.
But
if I should wear pants.
Here's the thing. So yesterday we got up, it was in the 50s, but it was supposed to get to 71. Well, we get up and around early because we dropped the kids off at school at like 8 something. So it was still chilly. And I knew it was not going to warm. It was going to be sunny, but 71 isn't warm. So I wore pants and a long sleeve shirt and then took a tank top with me. Well, it's one of those ridiculous days where if you're in the sun, you're hot, but if you're in the shade, you're cold, and there's no in between. I didn't want to take my long sleeve shirt off. So today's better. So I put on shorts and a long sleeve t-shirt with a tank top underneath. But now we're sitting directly in the sun, which is hot. Also, you're in the shade, just so you know.
Oh, so that's why I'm cold.
Oh, you're cold.
I'm cold.
Oh, we should have switched places then. My back is cooking.
And I'm wearing jeans. I'm wearing a t-shirt and my
his Marvel
jersey.
Yeah.
Baseball jersey.
Yeah.
But see, because I'm in the shade and then that breeze is coming in.
Oh, I'm gonna have to take my shirt off.
And that's how it was in Magic Kingdom. Like yesterday, I was wearing jeans, my t-shirt, and my Haunted Mansion, what you call it, a shacket.
He was wearing his new shacket. He doesn't know it's called a shacket. He didn't know it's called a shacket.
We're just making up something.
It's
my jerk.
It's like it's looks like a shirt but is heavy like a jacket. A shacket.
Yeah, it looks like it's hard to explain.
It's a long sleeve button up.
Like a collared tuxedo. Like a
It's
heavy
a
collared
long
tuxedo.
sleeve. He doesn't know what it looks like. He's blind.
I can feel it.
It's a heavy long sleeve button up shirt. Like a dress shirt, but heavy. I'm not explaining.
Actually, that's really heavier than this is.
If you're cold, you can come on this side. Don't scoot that way though.
No, I should
You can
be fine.
scoot.
That should be fine.
Okay. It is toasty in the sun. So today's weather I can live with. Yesterday it was just inconvenient. Depends on where you stand, whether or not you need to have more or less clothes on.
I mean, I know I'm in the minority in this, but if it's not 90 degrees in Florida, I could have just been anywhere else.
But then I want it to be to where I don't have to carry 2 bottles of cold water around all day. But that's just me. But it's supposed to just keep warming up. I saw the 10-day forecast. At the end of that, it's like 86. So we're back up pushing 90 again.
Yeah, but it's also that weird time because remember that one time, again, back to, it was 2017, I was working overnight, it dropped down to 36 degrees.
Oh, that's rude.
Like, we were on call because at the time, our job was to basically like wash stuff down. And
yeah, that's
can't
right.
do that when you're at freezing temperatures, so.
You said it got to 36?
It got to,
it must have gotten to 32 if it was going to freeze.
I thought 36 or 34, I can't remember. It was somewhere where it was like 2 degrees and we can't be out here.
Okay, so that'd be 34.
But it was also, because everyone's walking around in their big old, what's it called?
Button up hooded, zip up. Their
Carhartts?
Carhartts?
The guys had the whole thing up. And I'm over here with just the standard, gray sweatshirt jacket with the hood up. And they're like, oh yeah, like you're not from here. I was like, well, you would think I am, because it's cold, but it's also the cold that I'm used to because I'm from Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit does get cold, but then so does Missouri because we get ice storms.
See, we get that.
But you have the lake
effect
Yeah.
stuff that people obviously don't know about. lake effect snow, lake effect anything.
Yeah. We went and if you've been following along with us, we're house hunting. We're selling our house and house hunting. We saw a house the other day that had a fireplace in it. And I was like, oh my God, I love that fireplace so much. I was talking to this realtor and he was like, oh, well, you know, you don't really need a fireplace in Florida. It's just not one of those things. And I was like, well, it's not, but I would still use the fireplace in the, you know, January and February drops down. Plus, they're just pretty to look at. Stop looking at me like that. And so he was like, yeah, he said they're nice to look at. And I said, well, also I'm from Missouri. So like we actually have fireplaces that we use. Like we have to cut wood.
I wouldn't be surprised too if the fireplaces down here weren't closed off. Like they just, since they don't use them. And
No,
you don't
this
put
was
that
an
stuff-
actual working fireplace. I'm not kidding.
Oh, I'm just saying.
Chimney and everything.
But yeah, I'm just saying that they could still have the chimney, but they could still just close it off the top. If they're not going to use it, then there's no sense of having.
Oh well, yeah.
You know.
Like we used to have a real fireplace in Missouri. So yeah, you have a little thing that you open up
Yeah.
when you're gonna actually start the fire.
But then some people, I thought they actually like sometimes I
You
thought they
can't
actually
leave
had
it
someone
closed.
capped it at the top because then
Oh.
that lets out all your. That's going to let all.
Oh well,
of
you
your
have
air
to
conditioning.
move the little thing
The
to.
little chute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I knew that. I just
Oh, okay.
figured. I just thought I heard that they actually cap them so that it doesn't release,
Oh.
your energy saving purposes at that point. So like when you're trying to cool off your house, your air isn't escaping into your
Oh.
chimney and just.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, why
Well-
would someone ever need a chimney?
Well, so be quiet because now I'm like, oh well, now that I know they're actual fireplaces.
But those will definitely be older houses. Like you're looking at.
No, but we're
Early
looking at.
90s, 1980s
I'll take a
house.
90s house all day long. Those are built better. So. Doesn't seem too busy right here right now.
No, we're probably in a good spot too. Because when we check the wait times, I mean, the usual suspects: Slinky Dog, over an hour. Rise of Resistance, probably pushing 3 digits.
Yeah, we had a return time this morning for making minis, and like the minute we got there,
Went down.
it went down. So then we made one for Rock and Roller Coaster.
That also leads me to this too. I know I probably shouldn't say this. I'm not gonna be too controversial in it.
Oh, he's
But
lying. He's
Rides
telling
break
lies.
down almost all the time in the park.
Yeah.
It just kind of happens. And there are people who just get. I understand it's upsetting, but there are some people who just get so bent out of shape.
I know.
And it's like rides are gonna break down. It's just how it goes. When they run for 14 hours a day, and then they can only be maintenance for at least 4 hours at night, it's
I know.
gonna happen.
I don't really. Yeah. If you come here and the ride breaks down, just calm down.
On to the next.
And that's what I tell my daughter too. She's like always up in arms about everything. I'm like, just relax. You're at Disney World.
Yeah.
Like, some people just aren't even here and you're going to be mad about stuff. And I tell people that all the time. Stuff is going to happen. You just got to go with the flow. Just be happy to be here.
Like right now, it's like I might be like upset about the weather. What am I gonna do about it? You know, because eventually, like yeah, okay, it's 80 degrees now, but then it'll be like 90 degrees in 2 weeks, and I'll
Yeah.
be
Well,
happier than a pig in slop.
so yesterday we were going to meet our friend at the park. And I messaged him like first thing. And I was like, yeah, I don't think I want to go outside. I don't want to go out. I don't think I want to go today. It's going to be so 71. That's. So then you were like, yeah, we'll still go.
Well, because see, the problem is too. This is one other thing I have to remember with Florida is that it's going to be cold in the morning, then it's going to be nice during the day. So you can't dress in the like you can't dress like. Oh,
No, I know, but
cold
that's
this
what's
morning.
so annoying though.
But then you can't go out thinking, oh, it's going to be 80 degrees later today, because now it's like you're at the weird point
Well,
where
I do. That's why I wore shorts today. Now
See,
I'm in
I-
shorts. Now I'm in shorts and a sleeveless top because I took off my long sleeve. So yes, I will dress for what it's going to be for most of the day.
yeah, like me, it's like like right now, I'm just gonna wear jeans until I wake up and the temperatures are back in the 70s. I don't care
I
what
think
the
the
temperatures
mornings are
gonna be
gonna.
later today.
No, I think the mornings are gonna stay like chilly.
Well, then then I don't plan on leaving out. Well, I mean, I know
Yes,
we don't
you
have
do.
to. But I don't plan on actually going into the park until that sun peaks its head over. But shorts are non-existent.
Well, I was thinking. Okay, so I was like, these past 2 days, that better be our winter for the year. That better been it.
I said we still got another 4 days left between the next.
Better be
5
in
months.
January. Because I am not
I guess I
trying to
remember
be cold.
It was October and November we had some cold bites. And because I remember because it was overnights. It was crazy how cold it would be. December was good. January and February had its moments,
January
but
and
never.
February is when
never
the only
cold.
times it should be cold. It's the only times it should be cold.
Yeah, true.
I was gonna see what the wait times were so I could tell you guys.
What's with the camera facing? That's why I
Towards the Chinese theater.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, Chinese theater. Okay, got it. Actually, I kind of do because.
What are you?
I
What
hear
are
the
you
music
blind?
over here, and I know that's
Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
What are you blind? You're shouting.
I am. Well,
I think
because
so.
there's people everywhere, so and we don't have microphones.
You're shouting at my face.
Can I say
Okay.
that close?
Well, I'm kind of leaning in.
It's
Kind of leaning in.
Start going to the. Can you guys hear me?
Hopefully not.
Is the audio okay?
On like when they do live streams. Are we live?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Remember that video of the elderly
That-
people in the webcam
And there was a oh
just
man.
chomping?
That's gonna be us one of these days. Is anyone there? Okay. Wait times. Runaway Railway is still closed.
Ooh,
Smuggler's Run is 55 minutes. Muppets 3D is 10. Rock and Roller Coaster. I did not mean to click on that. Dang it. Rock and Roller Coaster is 85. Slinky is 105. Star Tours is 25. Rise is 55. Toy Story Mania. I know. Toy Story Mania is 100 minutes, and Tower of Terror is 45. It's
Oh, well, okay. So, with Mickey being
Yeah.
down, you can't use it on Rise.
which is backing up the
So,
kids' rides that they go.
Everyone's taking up Toy Story and
You know,
probably, I know you wouldn't be able to use that Rock and Roller Coaster.
so sorry.
No,
I
go.
think it's funny how Slinky Dog gets such high wait times. I understand it because it's something that the kids can
Yeah.
ride, but we're not over it yet.
No.
Because, listen, I love Toy Story so much, but that ride is just like, oh,
It's like Peter Pan. Peter Pan's whole. And it's
Well,
it's kind of
it's
like
different.
It's kind of like the same load feature zone. Slinky Dog isn't as quick as a loading ride
yeah.
as most rides that we've gotten on. So
I
and then,
just
like you
think,
said, because all the kids want to go on.
I know, it's not great though. It's good, but like Peter Pan is popular for nostalgic reasons.
No, I think Peter Pan. I
Yes.
think Peter Pan is popular because it's always got a wait time, and people are always like, "Oh, what's this ride like?" Like if you've never been on, I never hear people who have to go on Peter Pan. It's like not. It's not like it's not like a Stacy and the Mustangs.
I think, Miss Stacy. I think that people when they come every few years or whatever, they're just like, oh, we have to get on it because it's Peter Pan.
But then you go to Disneyland, and same ride system, but they stop and load, and they probably won't even get like a. I mean, I think we've been there a couple times. That didn't
Yeah.
have a 40-minute wait.
I don't remember, but I want
And
to
they
go
don't
to.
have. And they don't have fast pass. They didn't have fast pass. At that
Yeah,
time. I don't know.
I want to go to Disneyland so bad. I can't stand it. So I think, I don't know what we're gonna do the rest of the week.
Well, let's see.
Today's
What's
Wednesday.
Studios today. We did Magic Kingdom. Well, we didn't really do Magic Kingdom because we left early.
Yeah.
So we could always venture back over there. We still have Animal Kingdom, and I know you love going to Epcot, but I don't know if you want to wait to go to Epcot when, not wait till they come, but not go hard on Epcot until they get here.
Asia?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't, yeah, because I love going to Epcot, but Epcot first thing in the morning just doesn't make any sense for us.
Well, you get the rides out.
No, I mean just for us though.
Yeah,
For guests,
Even
yeah.
Still, though, you get the ride. Well, even for us, like we can get the rides out of the way.
We don't even do rides.
I do the rides.
Well, last time we went to Epcot, it was so early, we were like,
Because we went there specifically for the festival and forgot. Oh, the festival doesn't open till 11. So
well,
then
it
we didn't have
wasn't
the
that
plan of
we
getting-
forgot. It was just like, oh, well, we got here so early, and then so last year the kids at school started an hour later, and it's thrown me off. It's just thrown my whole schedule off.
But like, if we went to Epcot that day with the intentions of getting on rides, it wouldn't have been that bad. But because we were just focused on the food part of
festival.
it, then it's
Yeah.
like, oh, well, now what do we do? Well, so we would have got a Guardians. That would have killed some time. We could have
Yeah.
did.
We've been on Guardians like so many times though. So like for us, we're here. I'm gonna slap you. I'm just
Since
gonna
when has that ever been
slap
about?
you. No, it hasn't. But it's the pre-show for me. I want to kill myself. So, I mean, we come to the parks every other day or whatever.
Every week.
So it's kind of like some days we just don't do any rides. We just, I don't know, walk around. Or,
I mean, there are some days, like I said, what we're doing right now, this is getting I got my Disney fix. I got
we
the
just
music,
come
I got
to-
the music plan.
I know, and it's funny too because I don't know if I've said this in any videos, but it doesn't matter how many times we come. There are still days where it's just like I can't believe that I get to walk into the Magic Kingdom anytime I want to. I could go every single day of my life if I wanted to, and never do I think, I don't want to do this anymore.
It's never a moment of I don't feel like it. It's just kind of like, where do we go this time?
Yeah.
And like I said, it doesn't matter. I don't have to do the rides. I could just soak in the sun,
Mm-hmm.
listen to the music.
And every trip is different. Like we may go every other day, but it's like it's always something different.
Listening to people either know what they're doing or not know what they're doing.
Listen to the newbies looking at their map, wondering what they're supposed to do. Or the guy yesterday, where's Pirates of the Caribbean?
Which was kind of like, we were sitting in front of the castle
Yeah.
and he, was like, wow, like that's such a basic thing to me and you forget. That's
We
the other thing, too.
forget.
That's the other thing too I wanted to go with because I feel as if nowadays no one talks about the basics of going to a Disney park.
Okay.
Like going into the park, having your tickets ready,
Oh.
possible fingerprints.
Okay, if we're doing that, we're going all the way back to the parking, the
Yeah,
Hay
it's just
Plaza.
everything. Because it's like, because we do it all the time,
Yeah.
we don't realize how confusing even the simplest thing
It's
is.
not
I mean,
confusing. Okay, here's my thing. If you're pulling up to the Hay Plaza, please don't wait till you're at the person taking the cast member to be like, oh, where's my wallet? Oh, how much is parking?
remember that one time we pulled up to, I think it was Studios, and the person, like, they had to go in their trunk to get
Shouting.
their money.
Oh, they had to go in their
They
trunk.
had to go in their trunk
Okay.
to get their money.
Yeah.
Like, they had
Let's not do that. Don't.
that's just
Don't
common.
do that.
That's just common.
Okay.
But like I'm talking about the people who, like for instance, no shaming because I understand it's a lot that you're going through. But if you park your car and you have a stroller, if you plan on taking the tram to get to the front of the parking lot, don't put anything in your
No,
stroller.
because you have to take it all back out and fold up your stroller.
If you're going to unload your stroller, then you're planning on walking to the front of the parking lot.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
that's just
you
too much
have
going
to
on.
fold it up to get on the tram. You don't have to fold it up for the monorail. You don't have to fold it for the Skyliner unless it's a double.
Yeah.
And you don't have to fold it for the ferry or like the friendship boats.
Yes.
You can leave those.
Unless you're boarding the smaller boats, like I forgot what they call them. It's the one that leaves like the poly that has the step down and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that,
Yeah, if you're going to take the tram, do not start loading all of your stuff and then push your stroller up to the tram because you have to unload it. Same with the buses. Don't
Yes.
pack all of your crap in your stroller and then get to the bus. And then there's just stuff flying. Dads go to fold up the stroller and there's
Yes.
stuff flying everywhere. And then they're mad.
Because then I'll say this, as a dad, I'm not saying it's anybody's job, but like sometimes when we get into a groove, for instance, if mom's always taking everything out of the stroller, including the little basket underneath, that's what dads think. So then when he sees mom have all the stuff, he's just gonna pull his trigger or
It's
yank
true.
his button,
Or
and
mom-
next you know, like, oh, you forgot the baby. I just folded the baby.
Or it's like, mom wasn't done unpacking. You saw us pull stuff out, and then we were like, whoa, I wasn't finished.
Next you know, there goes the diapers and all the stuff that was in
Where's
there.
the baby?
So, but even still,
Yeah.
like for instance, you know, and I know this will probably help security. When you're going initially into a park, you're going to go through security. You don't need your park tickets. Security guards are saying that.
Please don't stop.
And
That's
yes,
my
you
thing.
just continue walking through.
You walk through one at a time as quickly as you can. Do not stop. Do not walk through it and stop.
Yes.
Do not get all the way through security and stop and wait for your family. Please don't.
Just
Please don't do that.
go
You
to
keep
a wide
going.
open area. And
I
then
would
off to the side.
never stop in the middle of a walkway. We pull all the way over to an area where there's no one walking. So please don't stop in the middle of a walkway.
It's like how I would explain things to you. You're stopping in a walkway, which means it's no longer a walkway.
Yeah.
It's now stopped.
And then people want to stop on a dime, and you're blind, and you're a giant, and then they want to know why they just got ran over.
Yeah.
Well, let's not do things like that.
Yeah, like I'll never forget that guy at Universal Studios. I mean, I literally took one step, and
He's-
from heel to toe, I was on his calf.
Because
right-
he
he stopped right
stopped. I think he stopped and then turned around, and he got, what's the word? Pummeled? What's that word? Pummeled?
Trampled.
Trampled.
I trampled
He
him,
got.
right?
I mean, but that's on you, bro.
Well, it's also because too, like he crossed in front of us and then stopped. So even still, if we were anticipating him to stop, it would have been different. But we anticipated him to just keep walking.
And this was right past the moving walkway. Why?
Where to go.
Why? Yeah, that's true. There's nowhere to go. Stop at the. I just don't understand things. And what else? Can we walk on the right side?
Yes,
Nothing aggravates me more than people walking up the left side.
yes.
Why?
I've always-
What in your brain would make you think you could walk up the left side?
Like I've always looked at walking in public spaces like driving.
Well, yeah,
Drive on the right,
you walk on the right,
yeah. Walk on the right, drive on the right.
and then people like walk right towards me, and I'm like,
Yes. These are
I'm
the
not really
see, those are the
understanding.
people. Those are the people that end up on the news because they caused the wreck on I-4
right,
because somehow they didn't go with the flow of traffic. They wanted to do something else.
yep. Let's not do that. Let's not do things like that.
Yeah. But also, too, you know, let's talk about those price changes. Now,
And we'll see you next time on this time.
yeah. I mean, it's just a matter of, I can see it on both sides, but at the end of the day, I can only be mad at everybody.
Well,
Disney's
wait, this
not-
is a rant. I didn't want to do a
I
rant.
mean, you gotta fill in the space. What else are we gonna do?
No, because we've just been complaining about guests the whole time we've been here. We're not
No,
complainers.
this is well, it's not a complaint. It's just this is more like a. an
Please be
actual-
courteous to other people.
Well,
Okay,
yeah.
what we've been talking about is please be courteous to other people. He's getting ready to talk about price increase, and that's
Well, yeah, because it's on the basis of this. People are gonna be mad at Disney for raising the prices, but it doesn't stop them from paying the prices.
it's true.
So then it's like, why would Disney stop increasing it if people are gonna still pay it?
Yeah,
So like, I
but that's
wish
common sense. I don't think people need to be told.
But the thing is, you do, because what people then hear
Dang
is,
it.
oh, they're going to raise the price, so that means less people will come. Well, let's just say this. Over the past 10 years, they've raised the prices from $89 to, what is it, $180?
I think so.
And the parks have been the
On
most
it.
crowded I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah,
I mean,
But-
I've been coming to the parks when they were $60 a ticket.
yeah. If you continue to pay when there's an increase, you only have yourself to blame.
And then they trick you because then they get you excited. Then they'll be like, oh, in this time frame to this time frame, you can get a 30 or 40% discount on these ticketed items. But then you're just paying the same price as what it was 5-6
What it
years
used
ago
to be,
before they
yeah.
raised prices. So then, like,
Yeah.
is that a deal? So, I mean, again, I'm not gonna be mad at Disney for raising prices. I'm not gonna be mad at people for paying for those prices. But at the same time, like, I'm not gonna complain about it too much because I still go here. I still have the ability of coming here.
Yeah, but we're not paying for the stuff. I mean,
I wouldn't say that.
I mean, we still
annual
pay for
passes
stuff.
and other
Yeah.
stuff,
but
But it's
not
just,
not like
but again,
regular
we're not
guests.
paying like full price everything
Yeah.
that we do.
Yeah.
Whereas there are people out there that's like full price everything, especially
know.
because they love that rush of people that came in 2021, 2022 that were paying full price. for
Revenge
everything.
travel. Yeah.
They loved all that. Now they think that's
Yeah.
the norm, and now it's like, oh, we're going back to normal, which is 2017, 2018.
Yeah. I hate the price increase. I hate Genie Plus.
I
But
don't like tiered pricing. I don't
that's
like.
confusing. Yeah.
I don't like the whole. I don't like the increase in the the parking.
I know.
I feel as if that's a stupid shot too because you got rid of the parking at the resort. You got rid of the paid parking at the resort.
Yeah.
And then you just increased $2 or whatever it is, $5 for the parking at the at the
At the
parks.
park. Yeah.
It's like, well, then did anybody really win?
Yeah.
It's the same parking lot that it's been for the past 50 years.
Yeah. Another thing that we talk about a lot is the dining plan that they're bringing back. And so people get really excited, but
If you
It's-
don't know how to utilize it,
yeah,
you can't get that excited about it.
you have to do the math too because we just did math the other day on that. It doesn't make any sense to us, but people want it for convenience. That's what you're paying for. You're paying for convenience. Because when we looked at the price of kids' meals versus how much the dining plan is, it didn't make any sense.
Yeah, because we looked up the quick service. The quick service is what, 40?
Yeah, I think it's
50
like
bucks?
$40 or something.
And it's like literally our meal. We just ate 2 meals from ABC Commissary. How much
Yeah.
are those? About $12?
Yeah, it was $23 and change for us both to eat. It wouldn't.
You'd have to have 2 quick service meals. Both of them have to be $20 items.
Yeah, we went through all of the quick service locations, resorts and parks, and did the math, and it doesn't add up. Which back in the day, it was a lot cheaper back in the day, but like now they don't have the deluxe dining plan. It's just the regular or the
As of
quick
yet.
service.
As of
Yeah,
yet.
for now. But you can't have a discounted package and get the dining plan. It's right, like the dining plan is for regular.
Which is also good. So basically, it's a full price room with a full price dining hall. What
Yeah.
entices me about it? I mean, like I said, you'd be better off getting your discount on your room,
Yeah,
linking your credit card to your room, and you still have the convenience of using your Magiband to pay.
Yeah,
just not
it's
prepaid,
still-
but
right.
But it's still like there's still the convenience of just paying it right then and there without any worries of
Yeah.
a bill or whatnot. Like
yeah. It seems exciting, and people are just going crazy for it. They want to book all their dining and stuff, but
I mean,
I
just-
want to know if you sat down and did the math.
Yeah, like even if you were to sit down, like let's say you did the table service, you would have to find that one item that's going to make it worth the entire amount of your dining room.
Yeah.
Or else you're just getting like
Yeah.
you're getting a $19 meal,
And then
but
most
then
of the
you
places,
just pay like $60, $70 for your dining plan.
yeah, and a lot of places that have the expensive dinners are now signature dining. So you're going to use more than one of your sit-down meal credits. You're going to use 2 instead of 1.
Which you wouldn't be able to, because the table service only has one.
Well,
Oh yeah, you mean combine your multiple
yeah,
days. So
you
yeah.
can combine them. You can use all of your credits in one day if
One
you
day,
want.
yeah.
Yeah, you can use them however you want to, but if you don't do the math, I don't know.
Like we said, we went through all of the menus.
Yeah,
And there's only like a handful of restaurants. I would say maybe 3 or 4 restaurants that a dining plan would be worth it because of what they have. It's like one item I'm particularly looking on each menu.
Yeah.
But if I'm just looking, if I don't like that high price item, then I'm gonna get something that I like. But then it's like, oh well, that doesn't cost as
Right.
much.
No, I know. So
doesn't make
we used to do the math all the time. What was the better value? Taking the discounted room and buying the dining plan, or taking free dining back when they had that and paying more for the room. It was always room discount. Room discount's always the better value. But that was back when things were different.
The good old days.
Yes, pre-COVID. Thanks a lot, COVID. These chairs are not comfortable.
Yeah. There's no chairs. No chairs are uncomfortable. They want people sitting down.
I know.
They want you out shopping.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Oh yeah. This is about that time where that newer merchandise
Oh,
does
I
come out.
saw. Sorry to interrupt you. I saw our popcorn bucket
Oh, where's
when
that?
I went to get our food at the commissary. The popcorn stand right over here.
Right, okay.
They have them.
I figured it'll be around, anywhere around the
Yeah.
ride itself.
We'll have to go get a popcorn bucket. When I was at Animal Kingdom last week, they had the Mickey skeleton popcorn buckets. I know everybody's losing their mind. I haven't seen them here. Haven't looked for them, but should we get one of those?
That's up to you.
I think we have the Mickey mummy.
We do?
Yeah, Oh, no, we don't. It's the... I have a popcorn bucket. Was it a ghost? A white ghost? What was it? Because every year I pack him away and I take his lid off.
Oh, you mean like the one we got from McDonald's?
No. No, the one we got at a park. Now I can't remember which one it was.
Oh, I have no idea.
It wasn't the mummy one. And now I can't remember what it is. I'm sad because all of our Halloween stuff is in storage and I'm not going to be able to get it out before Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm bitter about it. Do you want to walk around the park?
Yeah, we can do that. We can see what the wait times are actually
Well,
looking like.
Yeah, we've been live for about 40.
Really? Already?
Yeah, I can't see because it's too bright. 40 something.
Maybe get you another spot.
So
and
let me pack up
see how
our.
crowded it is over there.
Okay, you take my phone, and I will take my bag.
I'm gonna put it in my fanny pack.
You live your life. Ooh, it's toasty.
The thing is, in this thing, I know it sounds like we're coming off complaining, but like, and I don't know if the camera's picking up any of this. But
We're
no, I'm
rambling.
saying, this is
We're
the-
rambling
this-
for nothing.
This is the thing. No, I'm talking about this is the stuff I'm hearing other people say.
Okay.
It's like everybody's like, I mean, I know they pay for it, they don't have to pay for it, but it's like for some people, this is just that one thing that they really want to do, and unfortunately, sometimes this is the only time they'll get to do it. And some people are just like, you know,
Well, to what are you referring? Like if a ride
just-
breaks down or something?
well, no, just come to the
Oh.
parks in general.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, they paid all this money to come to the parks.
Yeah.
And they can't understand why it's so expensive. Because again, like for
Oh,
me,
yeah, I know.
I grew up at a time where, you know, an adult ticket was like $50, $60.
Yeah.
So like, you know, if we didn't do anything, if we didn't get to do everything, my dad would be like, okay, that's no problem, we'll be back. You can't do that. It's like this might be that
Yeah.
one time you get to go in like 5-6 years. And
I
then
know.
the next
I hate
think
that
of
breaks
how
my
much-
heart so much.
Think of how much Disney has changed in the last 5-6 years ago. There wasn't even a Skyline.
I know.
And now there's Skylanders. There's
Yeah.
whole new worlds being built. I mean, it's just
I
like
hate it because, like, where I'm from a really small farming town in the middle of nowhere, Missouri. And I just get so upset because I know most of the kids in area in our community will never see this place. And I hate that. They just don't, like, we didn't grow up with money. You were much more privileged than I was.
I mean, it's not even about privilege. It's the fact that it's a different era. Like I would say your dad and my dad's jobs were both, like, you know, he was a factory.
My dad worked in a factory and was a farmer.
And my dad worked in a warehouse. So it's just because there was more money coming into our area than your area.
Yeah.
So it's like, but at the same time, it was like 20, 30 years ago, those, I don't want to say simple, those basic jobs in a sense, you know, $50,000 a year got you a nice vacation. Now it's like, shoot, $50,000 a year, that doesn't even get you rent.
I know. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy how much things change in such a short period of time, and so many people can't experience it. And that does make the day worse when rides break down because you paid all this money to come.
But I always tell people ahead of time. Like, if we help friends or, you know, people from back home, I'm like, you have to just go with the flow.
Yes.
Like, not everything is going to go exactly the way that you think it's going to go. I will tell you this. We show up at the park every time we're going to film, and we have a plan. Not ever does it go the way we thought. Ever.
I got to a point when I first got my annual pass here, it got to a point where it's like, I'm not going to plan anything. I'm just going to go. I can't be upset if I just go. I get upset if I plan on something
and then it doesn't happen. Well, we loosely have a plan and it never works. It's just like, ugh.
Like, that's right. When you ask me what I want to ride, whatever.
Yeah.
It's whatever is available. I mean, I remember with one time, I had a planned outing because at the time I lived 2 hours away from Disney. I had the plan of going to the park, and I was geared up for it, like 2 days in advance, 3 days in advance. I was like, all right, I'm going to go to Disney, blah, 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 blah. I get on the road, I'm an hour away from home, and like an hour away from Disney, and I did not have my annual pass.
Oh, that was for Universal.
Was it? It was one of those, yeah. Either way it goes, though, I'm just like, ugh. So that right there put a whole, like, I'm in the middle of, I would say the middle of nowhere, but it's like I'm halfway to home, halfway to the park. Yeah. And it's like, great.
But he is, you're a mellow person. You were just like, oh, darn. I would have been wrecking my car, flipping my car, having a temper tantrum.
At first, I pulled over. I got off the exit, I think, in Melbourne. Yeah. And I'm just like, surely I must have put it somewhere in the back. I was checking my car everywhere. And I'm just like, I cannot believe I left my ticket.
Yeah.
So then I'm thinking, like, then at that point I was like, well, I can either go back home and just go another day, or I can just continue on my journey and just not go to the park. That's how laid back I am. And then I just happened to call Universal, and they was like, yeah, come on, you can come and just get another ticket. I'm like, okay, perfect. So.
Here's the difference between a millennial and a Gen X. Heck no, I'm not calling.
Yeah, so you guys are,
don't you dare.
Just be mad.
Oh, I'm going to be mad, and I'm not calling.
You're not calling for someone else to help you with your mistake? Because I'd be like,
I'm not calling anybody. Call. Nothing makes me madder in the world than having to make a phone call.
But the thing is, that's the thing too. I would have, like, 20 years ago, I would have said that too. Like, if you didn't text me, why are you calling me? But now I'm to the point where everybody texts. Yeah. And now it's like everyone has the option of ignoring that text or forgetting that text, or I'll read that text later. But a phone call? Oh, you got to pick up a phone call.
Oh, listen, I'll text you back.
Yeah, see,
bruh.
Some people will forget that.
I'm going to remind you, though.
Yeah, and then at that point, now they're not going to answer the text just in spite.
No,
now you won't leave me alone?
No.
Silence, block, forward.
Yesterday, my middle daughter kept calling. I was making dinner and the phone kept going off, and I was like, I wonder who's blowing up my phone. I go over there, my middle daughter. Mom. Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, so like if my text is going through something, like, especially if it's like an important conversation.
Yeah.
Like for instance, if I'm straight on the side of the road, I'm not going to wait for someone to text me.
Oh, I'm a text.
I need you now.
Oh, no, I'm a text.
So if you don't answer my text, I'm just going to be like, hey, are you going to answer my text or not? That's how the phone conversation goes. Are you going to answer my text or not? Okay, give me a minute. Okay, bye. could have solved it already.
Oh, Gen X and phone calls.
But nowadays, that's what I understand too. You would think of all the generations, Gen X would pick up the phone because for the first 30 years of your guys' life,
didn't have a phone.
text messaging. You know, your phone, you'd be fine with long distance dialing and a 36-foot cord.
We used to. I did have a 36-foot cord.
Exactly. That
The
was the
phone. This is how old I am. The phone hung on the wall. It was a dial phone. The dial. We didn't have a push button phone, or the phone that you could walk around the room with.
Yeah.
Ours was.
You had a dial phone?
Yes, that's all we had growing up was one
On the
phone.
wall?
Shut up. On the wall, you had to dial, and we had a really long cord that would stretch to my room because, like, when I was a teenager, I'd, stretch it into my room. Yeah, that's how. I'm so old that we had a party line. I shouldn't be telling this. You already know that.
On your wall? I didn't know they made rotary phones for all. I thought those were those ones you had to
Oh no, we didn't have that.
carry around like a...
No, you said you guys had that.
Yeah, that was the original rotary phone.
Oh no, mine was on the wall. Mine's on the
so
wall, and it had to. And boy, if you had to hit the 9, and you had to wait for it to come all the way back.
At that point, it's like, well, what's going to happen a 36-foot cord? You gotta
I think
come back
that's
to
it.
the
No,
phone.
I think that's why I'm scarred. I'm scarred for life because we had those phones. All right, I gotta stop giving away my age.
I mean, I have no shame. I'm 41, so I've seen all the retro
I have
stuff.
shame. I'm older than he is.
I've eased into everything that we have now, but now I'm getting left behind because there's so many things with technology now. I'm just like, what is this now?
It's hard to push the phone.
All right, you wanna go walk?
Yeah, let's do it because it's getting kind of loud.
Now I wish I had some water.
Which way should I scoot out?
Hold on, let me grab the phone.
If I scoot this way, am I
Yep,
safe?
you're good.
Anything you need me to grab?
No. I have it. Actually, can you hold that? I'll be right back.
Ooh, man. We would jump on some rides, but it's just, it's a lot going on. We had a time for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Rail, but that went down. They were going to do Aerosmith, Rock and Roller Coaster, but they don't allow filming on that. So we figured we'll just look at some people. Or you guys could look at some people. I'll listen to their conversations in the background.
Okay.
Ready? You
Yep.
got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we'll just go this way.
Wherever.
It's so bright I can't see the phone, so I don't know.
All right, I don't need to see it.
I'm sorry. The guy said, "You're killing me, Mom."
She said, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sounds like my kid. You're killing me.
Yeah, she's probably like, oh, I'm sorry.
She's probably. No, I don't know.
My little inconvenience, even though you were in labor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
So I'm gonna start. That's what I'm gonna start telling Asia because she was my worst.
Hardest one, yeah.
Yeah. She almost killed me. I almost bled to death.
That's why I can't really complain about my parents, because, like, well, you guys raised me, so, I mean, there's nothing really you could do that annoys me. Like, my dad, I say this now, and I know some people who might watch this don't understand. I feel bad for anybody that had to feed me when I was younger,
Oh my God.
because now I have to do that with my daughter.
Yes.
And it's like and I'm just like, oh my God, is this what I was like at that age? I'm
So-
so sorry.
Yeah. So we together have a girl and a boy, and our daughter is a replica of Charles, and I think our son is, I wouldn't say a replica of me, but like more like me.
their personality, so her personality is me, her
Yeah.
appetite is me.
Yes.
His personality and added appetite is you,
Yes.
but she favors looks your side of the family.
I don't know.
Well, because you say how much she looks just like your oldest, and you
She
showed me
does.
pictures of you when you were younger, so
Yeah.
I could see that.
So she looks like my side, but Titan looks like him, but then they look exactly the same.
The kids look exactly the same, even though Titan
Yeah, I
favors
don't-
me and Calypso favors.
Yeah, I can't explain it. But so we took her to the doctor a few months ago, and I have stomach problems and she has stomach problems, and he was like, okay, well, why don't we work on, he gave us a plan of action, and then said that she needed to gain maybe 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Or gain did he
some
say
weight.
5?
Yes.
Gain some weight.
Gain some weight, yeah.
Okay. All of my girls are skinny. She's tall and skinny. So we worked on our stomach issues and went back a month or 2 later. And she had gained 5 or 6 pounds, so that was good. But she's not skinny because she doesn't eat. It's an ungodly amount of food. She eats more than Titan and I combined, I think. Don't you think?
Oh yeah, she definitely out-eats you, out-eats Titan.
Yeah.
She's on the course of eating what I can eat.
Yes.
Like she can't have a kid's meal.
So we went out to eat somewhere the other day and got a kids meal. Oh, we went to Texas Roadhouse. Okay, so I got a regular meal and the kids got kids meals. Well, she devoured that meal and then
She was eating my fries.
she took a piece of Titan's steak. I think they got the kids steak
Yes.
and french fries. Yeah, took a piece of Titan steak and was still hungry. And I'm like, well, she's not going to be able to eat a kid's meal anymore. So it's going to be me eating a kid's meal because I can't eat a whole meal.
Yeah.
So it'll be me eating a kid's meal and her eating a regular meal. You want to swing by Muppets?
Yeah, we can swim by there, see how quiet it is. Oh yeah, see there's the other thing too. So like again, me being the old school Disney person, so like I remember when you could walk through Muppet Vision, Muppet area, and then around the corner, now there's a wall down there now. But that's where like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles had a stage show back in the day, early 90s. Phineas and Ferb used to meet back here.
And Lightning McQueen.
Lightning McQueen and Mater.
I do remember that.
Santa Goofy, this was also his spot.
Ooh, I don't know if I remember that or not.
There used to be that stage where the Power Rangers were. And
Now,
he'd be in that far back corner.
I only remember the Power Rangers in a parade.
Yes.
Okay, I remember
they
that.
were there after Ninja Turtles. And then like you would continue on and you'd end up at where am I at here? I don't know. You know, sometimes now I get confused because when they stopped the long version of the Backlot tour,
Yeah.
then they opened up the Streets of America, which was back here.
Hold on just a second.
Oh, yeah, the backside? Mm-hmm. What's the Mama Milrose?
Yeah, we're almost to Melrose. We're at where the gift shop used to be.
The Christmas or the regular one?
The regular one, where Kermit is.
Yeah.
I'm still bitter about it, just so we all know.
So I could smell the Italian.
Yeah. can't go in the Christmas shop.
I wouldn't be surprised if they eventually just redo this entire area all over again.
It's quiet back here, but why can't we have the Christmas? I mean, are they going to open it back up for Christmas? They have all their other, well, they have a lot of Christmas stuff out already.
Just got nobody that comes back here enough. Especially with, you know, everyone makes a beeline for for 2 Galaxy's Edge, so they bypass this.
Yeah. It's just gonna be. Oh! I didn't take you the ramp way. Here. Okay. There's 4 steps. Oh, there's Goofy. Really?
Where are we headed now?
B2?
Okay. Oh, you can really smell that Italian pepperoni and cheese. Yeah. It's funny too, it doesn't sound like it's crowded.
It really isn't crowded right here. I guess it was just everyone coming in this morning.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, we've come in at that time before and never seen it like that.
And like I said too, it's a matter of lots of people probably come here first thing in the morning so they can ride when they want to ride, get this park out of the way,
Yeah.
and then park up at 2 o'clock to the park. So like right now, everyone bum rushed Galaxy's Edge first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
Because like you said, Rise of Resistance had a 55-minute wait.
Yeah.
Or no, you said I think it was less than that. Because Smuggler's Run had a longer wait. I'm just like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I think it's also like, this area is great for me because it's the noises that they pump in
that make you just not even realize that you're in Florida. Like, these are not natural animal noises.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah,
It's like it's like how they do it at Pandora.
that's what I was getting ready to say. Yeah.
But it's also like how they pump in the bird noises over there in Fantasyland.
Yeah.
Like those birds aren't really there. And it took me a good 3
we
or 4
worked
months to realize.
we worked there for I don't know how long. My first day, I started at a holiday weekend, so I had to do strollers like the first couple days. And that's where the bird noises are.
Yes.
I was like, for the longest time, I was like, gosh, those birds are really loud.
But it's like at the same time, it wasn't until I realized I hear all these birds.
Yeah.
I have not seen a single bird in this area.
Oh man.
And then when I get to the point where it's like I started opening the attraction, so I can be there at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And the birds are chirping. Then I'm like, do these birds go to sleep?
Yeah, because I said something to a guest one day about the birds, and then later on when I realized they weren't real, I was like, oh boy, do I feel stupid.
Yeah.
Oh well.
See, this is one of those places. You give me a park bench, give me maybe a soda, some popcorn, leave me here for about 2-3 hours.
In Batu or just anywhere?
In Batu, most
Yeah.
definitely yes. But pretty much anywhere, like Main Street.
Oh, now Main Street, yeah.
Pretty much anywhere.
I don't want to sit in Batu, but I'll sit anywhere else.
Yes, I do Batu because, this is like my childhood right here.
I know.
Spaceship noises. Droids going off in the deep distance. The
I wish-
stormtrooper somewhere.
I wish I could get into it. I wish I loved Star Wars, but I just can't get into it.
I just wish that they would embrace the original 3 movies as well.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everyone wishes that they would embrace the first 3 movies. Oh, so we're in Toy Story.
Yep.
Andy's backyard. See, now it doesn't sound like it's that crowded over here.
No?
Do one quick lap around the park before we sign off.
Yep.
I guess we could also talk about our day of, we're going to talk about a life update.
That was a different video.
I know, that's what I'm saying. We can plan. We can
Oh,
talk
plan it
about
out?
when we're going to do that. Like,
Oh, I don't
what
know.
we're going to eat or whatever.
I don't know. Yeah.
Go back to our Geyser Point review.
Yeah. We would set a date to do that,
Yeah,
but it wouldn't. As soon as we do, it won't work out.
sure that.
It's so our life is so crazy.
That's not it. It's just because you can't plan anything, so then it seems like it's chaos.
It is chaos, yeah. Because yesterday we went to Magic Kingdom to meet our friend. We were just getting ready to order lunch, and we got a call that somebody wanted to see our house. Well, we don't have a lockbox on it right now. They just call us, so we were like, oh. We wanted to rush home because we wanted to show the house. Well, it takes forever to get out of the Magic Kingdom, so
Yeah, at least
That was-
45 minutes to get out of Magic Kingdom.
That was stressful. So we like flew home, showed the
192 traffic.
house. Oh, you have my phone. So I did panic. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, 192 traffic. That's crazy. Showed the home. Sat for a minute. Left and did 192 traffic. Ooh, again, sorry.
Sorry.
Just to pick up the kids and come back. So as soon as I say, oh, Friday, let's have a life update video,
Yeah.
something will happen on Friday.
And then we'll have like another appointment that we
Yeah.
have to make. So just stay tuned.
Yeah, your guess is as good as ours.
Then maybe we can pull off to the side and explain also why you'll hear us say sorry a lot in this video.
Oh,
Summary of it is that the park does get crowded,
yeah.
and it's hard for me to distinguish how close I am to somebody. So there's a lot of shoulder checking, a lot of unnecessary touching.
Well, I mean, don't stop in a walkway.
Well, it's not just that too. It's just the fact that, like, I can't see to move my shoulder.
Yeah.
They're not watching me to move their shoulder, so then we collide.
But then it never fails that you'll be walking. Somebody will be walking on the right side, and then for some reason, will dart right in front of us
Yeah.
to get on the other side of you where there's no room. And for
And
love
so-
or money, I can't
and
figure it out.
The other thing too is, I don't use a walking stick. And I feel though is that even if I use the walking stick, I can't bring it to the parks. Because then I'm only be doing is hitting people with my walking stick.
Do you know why you wouldn't hit people if they'd walk on the right side of the walkway?
Well, if they would just pay attention to where everyone's walking in. It's like even when we're walking through a queue, and like I'm just trying to navigate around somebody that we're walking past. It's like, well, I can only imagine with people I would trip while having a walking stick. Cause,
True.
I mean, again,
You'd probably trip me.
If you can't see me, I'm 6 feet tall, 200. Sorry.
See? Nope, every time.
6 feet tall, 240 pounds. If you didn't see me, then I don't expect you to see a 5 foot tall stick that weighs 4 ounces.
Yeah.
I'm not even that big compared to some people. I'm 6 feet tall. I'm just normal. I shouldn't say normal.
I don't know about normal.
Average height, I guess. And unfortunately, too, I don't budge very well.
Nope.
I mean, I've rocked a pole a time or two and apologized to the pole because I thought I knocked it over.
I did run him into a tree one time at Epcot.
Was it a tree?
Yeah, in France.
Oh yeah.
Because I went to turn around, but you kept going, and somehow or another you got that tree. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, that tree lost a few leaves.
Yeah, what do you do?
Okay, so hold on, don't say anything. I'm gonna figure out where we are.
Okay.
The music's throwing me off because I'm like, okay, it's the Chinese theater somewhere.
Okay.
Huh?
You have to know where we are now.
Yeah, I think is that the archway we just went through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were in front of Voyage of the Little Mermaid.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, I think I hear Disney Junior playing to my left.
Well, also, they had Chip, I couldn't tell if it was Chip or Dale, back there in the corner doing a meet and greet. I've never
okay.
seen that before, and I thought, oh, well, that's going to throw them off.
Also, I think it was the day giveaway. As I was like recounting where I was in my mouth, like mumbling, I
Yeah.
could hear us go through the archway with because I could hear the echo.
I knew you were going to know once
I
we
was
went
like,
through that.
oh, okay.
I think Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is up again.
Okay. So we got that, and we got
Rock and roller coaster, yeah.
maybe we should go into maybe we should have like a day dedicated to rants.
No, no,
Ranting around
no, we're not ranting.
It might help a lot of people though too, because again, there are a lot of people who love Disney like we do, and Disney just doesn't have what it used to have a little bit, and it's not necessarily Disney's fault.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose.
A lot of it is, I always say, people have high expectations for everything,
Yeah,
and then that lets everyone down when it doesn't get to that much.
well, I don't want to become the vlogger who always seems to be complaining,
I don't know.
because we don't want to be those people.
It'll be a more of constructive criticism.
Sometimes, okay, let's just say sometimes it's just venting, but not complaining. I don't want to be a complainer.
It's kind of like it's agitating, but it's not to the point where, like, again, like I said, I could see both sides. Like we're talking about the prices. Like I can see why Disney does it. I can see why people pay it.
Yeah,
It doesn't make it right, but it is what it is.
yeah, it's a bummer. I think guests doing silly things makes me more upset than anything else, because it just doesn't make any sense.
And it's like I can overlook if someone just naturally doesn't know. Okay, I can get behind it. You wouldn't know anybody. But when you have people that say they know, or they think they know so much, and then like you hear them and you're like, "Where did you get that from?"
Yeah, I don't know. No, I always say nothing surprises me anymore, but that is a complete lie. Because then I read something, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
And like I said, I've been here long enough. I've worked for this company long enough. I've seen so many things. Nothing surprises me. So even if I see something that's new, it's just like, man, why didn't I think of that? I can actually see that happening now that it's happened.
Yeah.
Like when you hear the stories about guests behaving badly, guests, what was it? That one guest that got out of the ride on Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh my
And
God,
it's
yeah, I
just
saw
like-
the video.
and, like that doesn't surprise me, but now I'm more interested on how they did it. It doesn't surprise me that they got out.
I am surprised.
Like how? I want to see how they did it.
I'm not really sure how she got herself out of that.
Some play-by-play commentary on that one.
But also, why? Why are you so mad, bro? That you got so mad that you were
Yeah, like
stuck on the
the ride
ride?
broke down, but you were on it.
You chose to get on the ride.
Think
If
of the
the-
people that the ride broke down and they're still standing.
Really?
Could you imagine being those people like the ride breaks down and you were the next one in line?
Yeah.
That actually happened to us at Test Track.
Yeah, I did.
We were right there at the doors.
Yeah.
And the ride broke down.
And sure, it's frustrating, but I'm not gonna pitch fit. It's part of it. If you choose to get in line for a ride, you know that it could break down.
And don't take it out on the cast members.
Yeah.
They're just there to make sure you are safe.
Yeah. It's not the cast member's fault.
Like I can't tell you how many times I've worked at an attraction and people just want to take it out on the cast members. And it's just like, first of all,
That's not what we're doing.
That's not what we do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll have to excuse the copywritten Judy Garland.
Yeah. Love me some Judy Garland.
Makes me want to talk like I'm James Cagney. Yeah, Shane.
I love when you do that.
Going down
Yeah,
Sunset
Shane.
Boulevard, Shane. They'll never catch me alive, ever. Yeah. Sorry, that's the Mitch McConnell. Meh. Meh. Well, like we said too, once we get into an, I'm hoping that we can actually get something going on a property, our next house.
Yeah.
Because I would love to just have sit downs on any given day of the week.
Yeah.
Chit chat Disney. Of course, I could always do the Universal Studios stuff. I know you're not that up in Universal Studios, especially nostalgia.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be because I didn't even go there
Yeah, no.
till 2015. Yeah,
Give or take.
Calypso was a baby, I think. So, oh, it was June of 16.
Actually, I think it was after that.
It was June of 16. It was Asia's birthday.
Oh, that's right. Yes, yes. That's right. And that was pretty much just for Harry Potter.
Yes. Also, don't get in the lightning lane line and not have your tickets out. That's rude.
And a lot of that too is not just the fact that people aren't prepared sometimes, but sometimes like these lightning lane lines get so long, and people just think that it's a standby line. And then to me, I've always been the type of person, I'll go to the front of a attraction, see what's going on. Because for one, you have to look at the wait time.
Yeah.
The wait time will have the instructions, like standby, lightning lane, or express, or whatever like that.
Yeah. But people will see a line and get in it.
Yeah.
They have no, you can't believe how many times we see that.
Remember, we were in Tomorrowland, standing in line for guest services. The line is pretty long.
The blue umbrella.
The blue umbrellas. Now it's just a line. You just see a line. The people behind us act. They were standing in line for a good 5-6 minutes, and then they contacted us and was like, "Excuse me, what is this line for?" I was like, "This is guest services."
I mean, I don't understand the question.
It's just like, oh, so we're just standing in line.
I'm not kidding. When we see that all the time. They see a line and they get in it. They have no idea what the line is.
And see, my problem is too, sometimes like you'll go to a shop or get something to eat, and so then I'll be standing somewhere, just out and about.
Yeah.
But if I'm too close to something, people think I'm standing in line for something. You have no idea how many times I've been standing next to a bathroom. And if
they
people are
think
like, are
they're
you in line for the bathroom? I'm like,
bro, I don't even know.
Because there should be no one else around me.
You're like, I don't even know where I am.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm sorry, my wife just put me here.
My wife left me.
Bro, this is a pole. I don't know where I'm at.
Do you see my glasses?
Like, do you see me? Because I can't see you.
Well.
All right. So it's kind of been about an hour by now.
Oh gosh, we're well over an hour.
All right.
Which isn't long compared to everybody else's live streams,
Yeah,
but
I think once we get into a groove, especially once we get better equipment too.
once we learn what we're doing, because we don't know.
Yeah, we're freelance, we're amateurs.
He's blind, so I have to figure everything out on my own.
blind,
I
so
hate.
She's explaining things to me, and I'm trying to piece it together in my brain, and
I don't have a brain.
it'll get there eventually. I mean, I think it'll be easier once we actually do we'll just do stuff around the park like the other vloggers do, like normal, and then we'll chit chat at home or somewhere peaceful, more peaceful. Because we do all this stuff that all the vloggers do, we just don't document it. We haven't done a video in 3 weeks, but
Oh my God, I know. That's
done all
not
the things
intentional.
and
We have footage on our phone.
oh well, yeah.
I just don't know what our problem is.
Well, we're just always doing stuff, and then by the time we're done,
And if there's a video that I have to edit, then I'm mad. Because I am not trying to edit.
like I said,
Ugh.
we just put it out there and let the world judge.
Yeah, you can judge us. It's fine. You can make jokes. We like jokes.
I don't even care who subscribes to our channel sometimes.
Yeah.
Leave a comment, call me names. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah, we don't mind.
I don't mind.
We like getting roasted.
What's the cliche thing I say? If you've enjoyed today's video, click like and subscribe. Tell your friends. If you didn't enjoy it, just subscribe. Send it to everybody you don't like. If you know their passwords, subscribe to their channel for us. And then they'll be on like, who are these
No, don't do that.
people? Oh, yeah.
That's funny. All right. Oh, look, I'm going to turn around.
Turning around.
We'll sign off with Tower of Terror.
Oh, in the background or
Yep.
in front of us?
Yeah, in front of us.
I can hear the screams.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's going to do it for today.
Yes.
Yes. All right. We will see you next time on This Time. Now I can't remember how to end the video.
You've written all this.
Backstage magic. Extra scenes if it's still recording because
It is still recording.
we don't know what we're doing.
Because I can't. There
Bear
it
with
is.
us.
Okay.
Should we do the outros like all the other guys do that don't end it?
Shut up.
The vlog.
Stop it. Don't
It's
you
not
dare.
quite done yet.
Stop. Stop.
Go home and
No.